Hi guys, Tim here for Peak Pro Fitness, where we help climbers recover from injury, move better, train smarter, and ultimately achieve more. I'm joined by Elena today, and we're going to go through a hip release. We're going to look at the psoas muscle, which is one of the big muscles in the hip flexors, and we're going to show you a couple of little tricks as to how you can release that off. As far as climbing is concerned, really major area that we want to get into. It's going to limit our ability to get the hand up over your head, and also with big steps and rock over movements. So quite simply, I'm going to ask Elena to lay on her back for me. Cool. Okay, so like we were saying before, the psoas literally kind of comes from the back of the lumbar spine and then comes forward and through the front of the hip. So we're going to use a lacrosse ball and a kettlebell today. So quite simply, what Elena's going to do, she's going to find the bony part at the top of the hip, and then she's going to place the lacrosse ball just on the top there. Okay, and quite simply, the lacrosse ball comes in place. The kettlebell is going to sit on top. Today we're using a 12 kilo kettlebell. Start off light and then gradually make it heavier as you get more release. So Elena's quite simply going to take the kettlebell, sit it on top, and then she's just going to start to move the kettlebell around on top of that lacrosse ball, start to find out those tight spots. So if you want to do that for me, Elena. So like we've said, the lacrosse ball comes in just on top of the bony part of the hip, kettlebell's on top, and then we're just tracking down that hip crease, going about two-thirds of the way down, and just starting to find that lovely pain face. Now as soon as Elena's found the tight spot, quite simply what we're going to get her to do is just bring that knee up and out into a nice deep squat position, and then we're just going to floss forwards and backwards, and all this is doing is just creating a little bit of a stretch through the muscle, as well as giving us that little bit of an easier position at the end here. Okay. And as we've said, Elena's just going to track through that hip, moving down, changing that angle of the kettlebell to really get in and find those lovely front spots. Okay. Once she's done that, quite simply, we're going to get to bring the foot to the floor, and this time the knee's going to fall out and then come back in as again we track through that hip crease. Just like we've done in previous videos, you find the tight spot, sit on it, wiggle it around a little bit, and again with this exercise we can really squeeze the glutes to open up the hip that little bit more. Nice one. Cool, thanks Elena. Okay, we're going to call it a day there. Elena's obviously going to go away and do the other side so she's not walking around in circles for the rest of the day. Have a go, feel free to get in touch if you've got any questions, and then you'll have a massive improvement, like we said, in reaching for those holds, high steps and rock overs. Cool. Cheers guys.